Hey, it's Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guests for this segment are with Clovis Community College. It's Stephanie.
Hello, good
Babb,
afternoon.
is that how we pronounce it?
Yes, thank
Stephanie
you.
And
Doug.
And Nathan.
Yeah,
and I kind of got through it all. And, all right, so here's the deal. We got a little bit of time. No, we got a lot of time because we're going to be talking about vets, gentlemen, something I hope you know something about.
Yeah.
But we're also going to talk about Clovis. So let's talk about Clovis Community first. Tell me about it.
Well, thank you for having us. First of all, Clovis Community College, we have been a full college since about 2015.
Be still in my heart, really.
Yes.
That's Clovis's best kept secret.
It is.
Time to get the word out,
and
right?
guess how many students we're serving now?
How many?
13,000.
13,000?
Yes.
You wouldn't think there's that many people in Clovis altogether. No, that's great.
Well, and about half of our students come from Fresno, and the other half from Clovis.
The smarter students from Fresno come to Clovis, right? The ones that want to make a name for themselves, move forward in life. Because Clovis Community, you offer a lot of really good stuff out there,
We
don't
do.
you?
We
Yeah.
have 90 degrees and certificates. We have short-term training, career technical education.
Now, that short-term training, is that for people like me that have very short-term memories? No, okay. Give me some examples of short-term training. What are
We
we
have
talking about?
industrial automation, mechatronics,
Yeah.
so somebody who might work at Amazon.
Yeah.
And so we have rehabilitation aid, we have different pre-health programs, and a lot of our students, 34% of our students are STEM, what we call science, technology, engineering, mathematics.
So that kind of it keeps them right in line with what the what people are looking for.
Exactly.
You know.
They're probably a student who's going to transfer to a UC or
All right,
CSU,
okay.
so they're coming to Clovis Community College.
Now, are these
reduced cost before spending the money on the UC or CSU?
Big time, and that's
Exactly.
awesome.
Yes.
But Stephanie, is that our class of future mega millionaire people that are going to do these tech startup kind of? Give me the names of some of them. I want to follow them through. Let them know I'm here, right?
Definitely.
But they come out of Clovis and they've got a leg up. And you're right, the cost. I mean, everybody's talking about something that you gentlemen would know a little bit about because you're vets,
Yes.
both of you,
Yes.
and that's awesome. And as vets, you also participate in the Veterans Educational Program and stuff, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But the cost of going to any kind of a college anymore
Very
today,
expensive.
I know. I have 5 kids. It's expensive, but it can be. Some of it can be alleviated by starting off in a community college.
Exactly. It's $46 per unit. And get this is going to get you mad since you probably didn't send your kids there. We have some recent state legislation, and it's AB 19, and what that means is we have free college. So, and eligible students, if they're a first-time college student and they're taking 12 or more units, they may qualify. And it is not based on income. A lot of folks out there think, okay, my student
Stephanie,
won't qualify because I make too much money. They just have to fill out the FAFSA.
You had me there at free, and then it had first time because, I was thinking about, for us geriatric types, going back to college is not a bad thing. But I've been to college and then to university and then to, I'm not going to go there, but so I don't qualify, but a lot of young people do, and that's another. It's a door that opens up to young people that otherwise would not have that available to them.
Yes, we're definitely trying to reach out to the parents of students that are seniors in high school because a lot of parents think, okay, we don't qualify for financial aid because of our income. This has nothing to do with the amount of income that you make. They would qualify regardless as long as they're a full-time student, first-time student, and taking the 12 units.
All right, Stephanie. Where are you reaching out at? Come on, I want to know where people can find out about this.
We have our outreach folks at the high schools. They're there every week.
Really?
They can go to cloviscollege.edu. Everything's on our website, 325-5200. But everything's on our website, cloviscollege.edu.
Does Clovis College have a Facebook page?
We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, we have Snapchat. We're out there.
You see this blank look? You got me on Facebook. And, I've got a 10-year-old grandson, and he directs me on, because even today or now today, even Facebook's a little passe. They used to say, well, if you had a web page and didn't have Facebook, you were missing a lot. Today, if you got a web page and Facebook, but you're not on Twitter and Instagram and all those other things.
We find the high school students Snapchat and Instagram.
Yeah.
And then for a little bit older, probably Facebook.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. That's cool. Seriously, what about older people that want to come back to school?
We have great programs and incentives.
Yeah.
And even if they're not a first-time student, maybe they attended college before and were wanting to come back, they can apply for financial aid through FAFSA. We have scholarships, there's grants, there's all sorts of ways to make it happen.
Awesome.
And so we are there to help our students accomplish their educational goals.
It sounds like you're there and really kind of on the side of your students.
We are.
What's
on
the
the
matter
side
with
of our
you
students.
folks? I mean, I read in the newspaper these universities, it's like, the universities and the students are down here and they're like this. You support your students.
We do. We have a great support system.
Awesome.
We have a Leon S. Peters Honors Program. We have a food pantry. We have lots of different services to help our students, including our Veterans Resource Center. That's why I brought these fine veteran students
What
with
a great
us.
segue.
Yes.
Okay. All right, gentlemen, let's talk about vets.
Yeah.
What do you got?
So, like she was saying, we have such a great community. I originally graduated from Buchanan High School in 2008. I attended Willow International when it was still Willow International. I enjoyed the campus, but at that time, my mind was not in the right place. I eventually enlisted in the Marine Corps, and then once it came time to separate, I decided I wanted to jump back into school. And as soon as I returned to Clovis community, the Veterans Resource Center was there. We had our own counselors there. They helped me.
Stop.
Yes.
Why is that important? And it is important.
Oh, it's very important. We have a different mindset when we transition out of the military. We're not.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're not the typical high school student. Things are a little bit different for us. We have to look at benefits a little bit differently. We have to understand the students a little bit differently. So it was huge having that counselor there just for us.
You have combat vets and you have non-combat vets, but they're still subject to a lot of the same things.
Yeah.
And the normal people like you, that's not a vet like us, don't understand what that is. And oftentimes veterans, when they come back, they don't even realize it within themselves, the changes that have taken place.
Absolutely.
And it's like sometimes it'll sneak up on them, and they're just like at a loss. So you have counseling there.
We have our own center. We have our own room.
Yeah.
I know it was only about a year ago that they finally got a real center set up, and now we're just growing with it. We're just continuing to add things on little by little.
Yeah, we offer supplies like books and Scantrons, anything they need for their class, like lab supplies, goggles, all kinds of great stuff. They can come and have a snack or
Can
use
I get
the
a car to get to them from school?
Yeah, that would be very nice.
And that's great that it's awesome that Clovis Community College set up for vets. And now, do you gentlemen work in yeah?
Yes. We do.
Yeah?
So I'm actually, through my educational benefits, my GI Bill, I'm doing the Veterans Work Study program, and that's how I was able to fill in. So I'm kind of a liaison between the VA, and I work with the certifying official on campus to submit and do all the paperwork for the VA.
Okay. Dave? Doug?
Yes.
John? No. PTSD, right? No. You say you're a liaison between the VA and the college. What's going on between the VA and like colleges and stuff now? I mean, there's been a lot of changes.
There's
right?
huge changes, and there's a lot that goes into it. All your application paperwork. We walk the students through the process. We make it as easy as possible for any of the students transitioning and coming back to school, because it's hard. Yeah. Coming back at 28, I wasn't sure if I was really going to be cut out to do it again, but with the process that we have there, it's making it very simple. We make sure we have all the forms correct for you. Our certifying official is on top of every form that goes out. She's making sure the VA is submitting everything on time and pretty much making sure our benefits and pay come through when we want it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Nathan, what exactly is the role that you play here?
What we do, we certify GI Bills and stuff, just like he was saying. So I kind of do some of the same stuff that he does. I do a lot of outreach stuff. So we run the Veterans Club on campus as well. So we do a lot of events out there on the lawn, and we have set up a table with snacks and stuff like that, and give people.
Yeah, vets always like to eat.
That's so
You want to get a vet? It's kind of like
Yeah.
you want to catch a mouse, put a little cheese out. You want to get a vet, put out some food.
We
Right?
just do a little free food, and everyone's running
there.
at home.
That's awesome. Since you've been there, gentlemen, what is probably in your minds the biggest get that you've had since you've been there?
I would say it's just the community having our own. I mean, everyone. It's our decompression zone.
Okay.
You were talking earlier. It's hard for us. Our mindsets are different now coming back. It's our place to have that camaraderie again. We're able to connect with like minds. We have our own lingo, so we're able to just all talk and do the same things. Sometimes it's stressful. We already have families, other life going on outside of school, so you add the stresses of school. It's nice to be able to have that space to talk and release some of that pressure.
Can I come talk?
You can come whenever you want. You can come anytime.
And Doug and Nathan have been busy because they started a podcast.
Oh, did they?
So they're going around campus and interviewing different organizations and faculty and staff, and letting folks know about what's available in the Veterans Resource
Okay,
Center.
where's this podcast available, gentlemen?
Yeah, right now we're at crushcast_CCC on Instagram.
Okay.
And once we get some more content rolling, we'll be going onto YouTube. And so I believe that's Clovis Crushcast on YouTube.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going really good. We got a lot of people interested in it. We're going to be talking to clubs and also faculty members, students, just getting people talking and talking also, like she said, about the resources that the school has. And there's a lot of people really excited about it.
This is great. This guy likes
We
hearing
have a
this
lot
stuff.
of great news at Clovis
Yeah.
Community
Yeah,
College.
How does the civilian community accept the vets?
It's very supporting.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything bad out of the school. And that's where he was saying we're trying to get us put out there even more, so it's getting more involvement from all different kinds of backgrounds, other clubs. Everybody wants to be involved.
Yeah.
That's great, gentlemen. And
Yeah,
thank-
we're really hoping that the clubs start working together. I mean, not that they don't, but we're really trying to do a lot more of a collaboration between the clubs and
If they
people.
don't, then let's do what veterans do, right? We just
We
get
take the lead because it's all about. We really focus on and just helping the vets transition and just help them get successful throughout college. But it's all student success. Everyone around us, the whole environment needs to be successful. So
Yeah.
we're trying to bring the whole community together.
Awesome, gentlemen, and thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Well, thank you. And thank you for your service, for the community college, what you're doing.
Yes.
You got some exciting things going on. Okay, so I'm a parent, or maybe I'm a potential college student, or maybe I'm a college student that's in one of those places where I'm paying mega bucks and I don't have to be there because I can be there, and there is the place to be, right?
Yes.
So
And
how do
when
we find out
students
about
come
it?
to us,
Yeah.
they have a greater chance of getting accepted to a UC or CSU once
Uh-huh.
they've done their general ed. And so we have great transfer programs.
Awesome.
And so go to our website, cloviscollege.edu, or call 325-5200. All the information is there. We have our outreach teams at the high schools in Clovis Unified. So parents out there, make sure you ask your student, hey, did you see the outreach folks from Clovis Community
Yeah, no.
College at your high school today?
How often how often is your outreach out in the
They are there twice a week.
Oh,
at
really?
least, yes. They also have their own designated area. I was talking to one this morning. He was across the street at Clovis North.
Mm-hmm.
There are Buchanan, Clovis High, Clovis West, Clovis East. And so they are there twice a week. They're talking to students, letting them know the plan when they're graduating, filling out the application, talking about programs and services we have.
Now, see, if that had been, my boys would have come home. I don't know anything. Yeah, that's it. It's important to know. You're a parent. You don't have to be in the Clovis school district. You can be from anywhere and send your kid here, and it's a great place to go. I highly recommend it. I want to thank you. If you're a vet, listen, guys, don't check out. Check in. It's important. Even if you don't plan on going anywhere, just plan on being with some like-minded individuals. The vet center there can help you get hooked up and address issues. And you know what? the light may go on, and you may decide to do more than just be there, and that's good too. Again, thanks.
Thank you
All right.
for your time.
Thanks, Nathan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doug, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And awesome. Once you come back, we'll
We
talk
definitely
more.
will.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Great.
Students can enroll anytime. Go to our website now.
Awesome. You heard that. You heard it not first maybe, but you heard it here. And I'll see you when we come back.